Welcome to today's explainer. Look, if you're an IT student in India eyeing the rapidly shifting tech landscape, you might be wondering exactly where you should plant your flag. Well, today, we're looking at a field that has completely shifted from just a passing trend to the absolute backbone of modern IT. We're talking about cloud computing. We are going to explore the massive career opportunities waiting for you in this space, and we're going to build your professional roadmap right here, right now. Here is our exact roadmap for today. Number 1, what is cloud computing? Number 2, key roles in the cloud. Number 3, essential skills and certifications. Number 4, growth and salary prospects. And finally, number 5, how to get hired. All right, let's start right at the foundation. Section 1, what is cloud computing? So by definition, cloud computing is the delivery of computing services over the internet, provided to users on demand. And honestly, it's that on-demand piece that is so revolutionary. I mean, instead of a company dropping millions of dollars to build, power, and cool a massive physical data center, they simply rent server space exactly when they need it. Think of it kind of like your water or electricity bill. You literally only pay for what flows out of the tap. It just completely removes the physical limits and those massive upfront costs of traditional IT. So what exactly are these computing services being delivered? We are talking about the absolute heavy hitters of IT infrastructure: servers, storage, databases, software, and applications. The whole shebang. Everything a modern business needs to function is now streamed securely over the web. And this flexibility is exactly why businesses around the globe are migrating entirely to cloud-based systems. It's also why they desperately need trained professionals to help them manage, organize, and secure it all. Now that we know what the cloud actually is, let's figure out where you fit into it. Section 2, key roles in the cloud. These are some of the most in-demand roles in the tech industry right now, and they really operate as a cohesive team. It's a lot like constructing a giant digital skyscraper, right? The cloud architect, they draw the big picture blueprint and design the overall system. The cloud engineer comes in, pours the foundation, and builds the infrastructure. Then you have the cloud security engineer locking the doors, setting up the firewalls, and securing the perimeter. Meanwhile, the cloud developer writes the actual applications that live inside this digital building, and the cloud consultant advises businesses on how to best utilize the whole setup. Basically, whatever your specific interest is in IT, there is a specialized role waiting for you here. Okay, so how do you actually qualify for these roles? Let's open up Section 3, Essential Skills and Certifications. To succeed as a cloud professional, you need a very specific combination of skills, divided into two main pillars. First up is platform knowledge. You absolutely have to know how to navigate the big three environments: AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. Second, you must bring coding languages to the table. Specifically, languages like Java, Python, or C++ are the absolute essentials for building and managing modern cloud applications. Mastering this intersection of platform architecture and back-end coding, that is your ticket into the industry. But listen, having those skills in private is only half the battle. You have to actually prove them to prospective employers. And official certifications are your key to standing out. In a super crowded job market, having a stamp of approval directly from the platform creators themselves goes a really long way toward getting your resume right to the top of the stack. Depending on which ecosystem you want to specialize in, you should really target the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner, the Microsoft Certified Azure Developer, or the Google Cloud Certified Professional Cloud Developer. And hey, you do not need all of them to start. Earning just one of these tells a hiring manager that your skills are sharp, they're current, and they're officially validated by the biggest tech companies on the planet. So, why put in all the late-night hours to master these tools and take these exams? Let's look at the reward in Section 4, growth and salary prospects. Simply put, because the demand for these trained professionals is drastically outpacing the supply, the salaries are incredibly competitive. Looking specifically at the Indian market, the average salary for a cloud computing professional starts at a very strong base of about 8 lakhs per annum, and that climbs rapidly as you gain experience and move into more specialized roles. I actually want to pause on that top-end number for a second. 20 lakhs per annum. That represents your earning power as you transition from a generalist to a true specialized expert. Once you secure those advanced certifications and step into senior architecture or security roles, companies are more than willing to pay a premium. They do this because you are literally the person responsible for keeping their core business online, scalable, and totally secure. All right, you know the what, the why, and the massive potential payoff. Let's shift into the final phase of our roadmap. Section 5, how to get hired. Securing that very first job comes down to a clear three-step progression. Step 1, build a strong foundation in the core concepts so you can comfortably speak the language during interviews. Step 2, get hands-on experience with the platforms themselves. And Step 3, commit to continuous learning. The cloud evolves daily, guys, and your knowledge base has to evolve right alongside it through updated online courses and keeping up with industry news. To truly make yourself irresistible to hiring managers, just reading the theory simply isn't enough. You have to combine that reading with hands-on tools. Seriously, go set up a free AWS or Azure account today. Try deploying a virtual server, break it, troubleshoot it, figure out what went wrong, and fix it. That real-world hands-on friction, the actual process of solving technical problems, is exactly what you are going to be discussing in your job interviews to prove your competency. To sum up our source material today, it leaves us with this incredible core takeaway. With the right skills, certifications, and experience, you can have a successful and lucrative career in cloud computing. It isn't just a job title, it's a rapidly expanding frontier. And this highly lucrative path is completely within your reach if you just stick to the roadmap we've explored today. Which leaves us with just one final question. Are you ready to build the future of IT? The digital infrastructure of the world is out there waiting to be managed, and the tools to learn are right at your fingertips. I really hope this explainer has given you the clarity and the motivation you need to take that very first step. So get coding and go claim your spot in the cloud.